Welcome to Make Shit Happen. This is 3-Minute Thursday. The best investment you can make, guys, is in yourself. Yes, that's correct. What I said is the best investment you can make yourself is in yourself. Now, what do you mean? What does a lot of people say? What does that mean, Sam? The best investment I can make myself is me. I mean, should I go buy myself a car, a house? Go on trips. Well, what is it? Whatever it makes you happy. But if you want to grow, you got to make sure that you are growing also. That means you are reading books. That means you are developing your skills. That means that you are investing in you, your education, your self-development, your self-education, all that stuff. Because when you do that, then you're going to go ahead and get more in life. A lot of people don't think that, they're like, why should I read books? Why should I listen to, these inspirational, motivational people, inspirational people? Why should I go attend seminars? Well, you got to do all that stuff to make sure that you are developing. I don't know who said that, but someone said if you read a book, it can save you 3 to 4 years of your life because you can learn off people's mistakes or what people are saying, or learn from people who have gone through stuff, right? Because you are growing up, you're 30-year-old, and you don't know what a 55 or 60-year-old man has done or learned, and you're learning from their experience. And definitely reading a book can save you 3 to 4 years. Listening to someone say something, an inspirational, a motivational speaker, it can teach you something, can learn something. Like this one thing I talked about the other day is savings, right? If you're saving your money and you're compounding it, I wish someone have told me that when I was 20 years old, that your money basically doubles every 7 years when you have it invested in an index fund. I would have started saving or investing when I was 16 years old if I would have known that. And I didn't. But I have talked about it, and I think it's like my obligation and my duty to talk about it. That you should put something in a long, and you got to think about it. It's a long-term plan. A long-term plan is, hey, you know what? I'm going to take $100 and I'm going to save it every paycheck. You won't even miss it, guys. I promise you won't even miss it. That's why I love Acorn so much, because it takes your spare change and invest it. You will never see it. You will never miss it. A lot of time we spend money on stupid things, but you need to start saving and investing in yourself for your future, because you're not going to be working as hard when you are older. Self-development is huge. Learning something is huge. Having positive vibes is huge. That's why, I believe what Les Brown said about only quality people. Birds of a feather flock together. If you don't know anybody who's a millionaire, and you've never surrounded yourself with somebody who has made money, and you've only surrounded yourself with people who have just lived at that bottom level, guess where you're going to be at? You're going to be right there. If you just hang out with people who have $50,000-$60,000 job, and they just worry about how much vacation time they get, and that's all they're worried about. And they're worried about, hey, I want to make sure I get 35 to 40 hours and not 50. Then that's where you're going to be at. You're going to worry about the same thing, 35 to 40 hours, how much vacation time I get, and how am I going to live with that $45,000? If you want to become rich, and if you want to attain that financial independence, then you got to surround yourself with that, with those people, because you want to know how they think. You want to know why they work hard. Why is their mind always clicking? Why they take less vacations, and why, what is their why? Birds of a feather flock together. That's why I love that only quality people. And sometimes people think, man, what am I working on? I'm not even seeing that. And Les Brown says, about the bamboo tree theory. The bamboo tree, bamboo tree takes 5 years to come out of the ground. And then within a period of weeks, it goes 60 feet. But if at any time you would have stopped giving it water, stopped taking care of that bamboo tree, it would have died in the ground and you've never seen it. That's what happened to your dreams. That's what happens when you stop growing yourself. You stop growing, you stop, feeding yourself the motivational stuff, the inspirational stuff, the education stuff, the self-development stuff. That bamboo tree inside of you will die within you. You will never reach your own potential. and you want to reach your maximum potential. You want to be like that bamboo tree, boom, shoot out of the ground, 60 feet up. And everybody like, wow, where did that come from? That's why people call it overnight success. Ain't nothing called overnight success. There's nothing such as overnight success. Everything has been happening underground. People just don't see it. People never saw it. And then boom, shoot out. And that's what happens. And then everybody's like, where did you come from? Where did that person come from? Man, that was just an overnight success. They did not know that you were planting it, you were growing it, you were fertilizing it, you were making sure it got that sunlight for 5 years or for however long it is. In your case, it can be 10 years, it can be 12 years, it can be 15 years, but you got to keep feeding it. You got to keep fueling it. You got to keep growing within yourself. And then kaboom, grows up, baby. Hey, that's my 3-minute Thursday. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you listened to it. Please keep sharing 3-minute Thursday. Keep sharing my Make Shit Happen podcast. Thank you. Now let's go out there and make shit happen.